Hey, what's up, guys? Your guy, Crypto Chuck, back here with the group Crypto Black, back at it again, baby. Hope you guys had a great day. I know that I am. And, man, today we're going to cover some good stuff, man, some good news. I know you guys keep hearing over and over again. FTX, bad news. Boom, pow, pow, bing, bing, boom. But guess what, man? Today, guys, we're going to go over some good news with crypto as well. Because, man, every time you keep hearing bad news, and guess what? This is the time where you should be buying. This is the time where you want to be in the market because you buy low, you sell high, right? You buy during the bad times. And then when all the good times is rolling, everybody running in, everybody like, oh, man, I want to buy. Guess what? That's when you're selling, all right? So we're going to go over that, guys, and we might see a Fed pivot starts next week. So we'll see how that goes. But make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Follow us on all different social medias you guys see below. We always tweeting out, different buys that we're doing. Hey, we might be long at ETH right now. Hey, I'm buying ETH right now. Hey, I'm selling ETH right now. I'm shorting it right now. And, and different coins, Bitcoin, Ethereum, whatever. So we try to cover those two the most, though. But if you don't know, guys, I am your guy, Crypto Chuck, here with the group Crypto Black, and we're going to get started. But, man, we're looking at Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin currently at $16,808. The low for the day was $16,678, and the high was at $17,142. So, guys, we just want to make sure we stay above there. Very easy way to trade, guys. If you're going to be shorting it, if it breaks below that low, then you can short it. It goes above that high, you pretty much can long it. But we're looking at the resistance. It's a little simple, easy way to trade. But what we're looking at with Bitcoin, we talked about this last week. We got that resistance at Bitcoin 17.5, right? So we talked about that last week at 17.5. Bitcoin didn't quite get there. Bitcoin ran up a few days ago, pushed up to 17,429, and we didn't get there, and you see we pushed right back down, got rejected all the way back down to where we at right now. We got some volume. It was a nice, good fake out last night where it did push up around 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, pushed up really strong, and then it just dropped, all right? Dropped like a rock. So a nice little fake out, but the resistance, mostly all the resistance was getting hit, especially like you're looking at Ethereum, all the resistance was getting hit. I think 1275 for Ethereum. As soon as it hit it twice and came back down, dumped hard. So we're just tracking that volume, making sure that you want to be in the right trades and don't get faked out. And that's exactly what happened last night. If people didn't sell at resistance, they got faked out and pushed back down. And then they got, shorts were getting liquidated. I still think, Chapoy is in the market. You know what I mean? shorting and longing a lot of coins. I think he's still in the market. I think SBF, he probably still in the market, allegedly. I think, I'm not saying he is, but we're seeing a lot of activity. And you see the well games as well. So that's just how it rolls. So just make sure you guys understand your support and resistance lines so you're able to actually, sell at your resistance. And if you keep seeing volume keep coming in, you always can hop back into the trade and keep it going from there. But man, Bitcoin, we're going to talk about what I think, what could be a good thing, for the market. With Ethereum, same exact thing you guys see right here. Like I said, Ethereum ran right up here a few days ago. Remember, we had a nice run up a couple days ago on the 5th. Ethereum ran back up to the 1306, pushed back down. We couldn't get over 1275 in the last few days. That resistance got pushed down hard, as you guys can see right here. So that's why we want to make sure we are selling that resistant lines, guys. I have mine drawn out. But this 50 day right here for Ethereum, we've seen. It hit it on November 3rd. It hit it on December 3rd. I'm sorry, November the 30th, December 3rd. Then turn right back around, hit it again on December the 5th. That 50-day moving average, and then push right back down. But if you just draw those support resistance lines, you're selling at 1275. That's my resistance. I have 1275, and look what happened. It keep pushing right back down, goes up. So if you were in a trade, push it to 1275, get out of it. 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 push back down, you're making money. Bing, 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 bing. Soon volume come in. That's just how you can make some money. And I've been tweeting this. I've been tweeting, hey, look, I'm buying it. And then when it's pushing down, hey, guys, I'm selling it. I'm shorting it. Then, if you've been following me on Twitter, you're able to actually be able to actually follow me in those trades as well. So it's nothing I'm just doing on my own. I'm pretty much tweeting it out, a lot of the times. But man, you guys want to know what's going on with crypto? What's this good news going on with crypto? So if you guys have been living under a rock, you don't know what's been going on, what's happening, blah 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 blah. Just to let you know, we had the midterm elections last month inside the United States of America, for the people that's not in the U.S., and people that's been living underneath a rock inside the U.S., right? So if you've been in the Grand Canyon for the last month, you don't know what's going on, it just came out, there's a lot of things, let me catch you up to date. But, so we had the midterm elections. You have, the Republicans took over the House, and, House of Representatives, and you had the pretty much the House, and then you have the Democrats took over, kept a majority, slight majority of the Senate. You had an election last night in Georgia. They kept their seat, so right now Democrats have 51 senators to 49 senators for Republicans, and for the House, you have for Congress. You actually have Republicans. I think they have maybe one or two seats, a couple of seats above as well. In regards to, I think 218 or 219 seats, you need 218 to win. So they do have, I think it's 218 or 219. They have. So they control the Congress, they control the House, and Democrats control the Senate. Now, what that means is a lot of bickering, a lot of things won't get done. After we've seen this fiasco with a lot of things happening, I mean, it happens all the time. Every time something big happens with crypto, regulation, blah, blah, blah. But when you're dealing with turmoil, you're dealing with bickering, and you have a split party, a lot of things really don't get done. So a lot of these regulations and all the other stuff that a lot of people think is going to happen, you just don't see them getting together doing these things. So it says bipartisan efforts to regulate crypto are moving forward, but U.S. representatives should keep crypto's core tenets of privacy, decentralization, and financial freedom closely in mind. So the midterm elections are over. Control of the U.S. Congress is divided. The crypto industry is under new scrutiny after recent company failures and broader market turmoil. In this environment, how should our elected reps approach crypto policy? Says while the sensational headlines several weeks, and I already went over that, that while many on both sides of the aisle, the fact that they do not have full control of Congress, a divided government may in fact be a boon to the crypto economy. Of the most advanced crypto regulatory bills under consideration by the current Congress, and they'll be gone, in a few weeks. It says all are bipartisan, while the Digital Commodities Consumer Protection Act needs major changes before moving forward. The nature of its bipartisan creation bodes well for Washington, D.C. approach to regulation. Likewise, the Loomis Gillibrand bill in the Senate and stablecoin legislation in the House representatives have been crafted with bipartisan backing, demonstrating the good faith engagement from lawmakers on both parties in these complicated issues. While serious disqualifying issues remain, it is encouraging that the divided nature of the Congress now reflects the bipartisan approach of major crypto legislation to date. Yes, but what I believe with the bickering and fighting and arguing and a lot of other things, especially with this recession and all the other things going on, I'm telling you right now, I don't see them getting together with on crypto on something on heavy regulation. I just don't see it, and you guys know it as well. They can't get anything done when nobody controlled the House, or when they control both. When nobody control both the House of Representatives and the Senate. So I'm telling you right now, this is good news for crypto in regards to that. Also, a lot of them, they really don't, even the bill that's on the table is nothing that's going to hurt You know what I mean? Nothing really bad is gonna hurt crypto. Loomis, I heard her speak live at Bitcoin 2022, and she's sounds like a very intelligent person. I heard her speak a few times, but especially at Bitcoin 2022. Very smart lady. And she knows her stuff. She's been in crypto, I think, since 2013, 2014. So, been in Bitcoin. So that's a good thing as well. So it says here, as our representatives consider legislation in light of FTX collapse, we urge fact-finding first to understand exactly what happened. The drive to do anything is understandably strong, but passing imperfect legislation is the heat of the moment and not the prudent path. I'm telling you guys, these times shall pass. You guys going to see it. Whereas, FTX is going to be a story that people talk about 4 to 5 months from now, just like Luna, just like Celsius, just like Voyager. It's going to be a story to pass. I'm telling you. Right now, you're in it. You're like, oh, I've been inside these things so many times. It's not even funny. I'm not kidding you. And right when you're in the middle of it, it's like, oh my God, everything's going to change, da 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 da. And after that, it's just like, oh yeah, that's a story. Oh yeah, remember what happened with this? Oh man, it's crazy. You guys will see. Says learning the latter lesson, seeking to punish the crypto native ecosystem rather than designing legislation enforcing current law and prevent da da da. It's not gonna happen. And I'm just coming to you, letting you know right now. When you got a divided government, things like that just don't happen. And it's going to be all about the presidency and pretty much taking over, trying to win back seats back and forth in the next. It's a campaign year next year, guys. Just understand that. Everybody's starting, putting their bids in. No, it's very interesting. I like this story right here. I think it's great. A little about me. I worked in the music industry for a few years, and to see this happening, I think is a great thing. I actually was at the Sandbox event that took place at the NFT NYC. Nice private event. First day was sponsored by Playboy. Had a party that night. The next day was sponsored by Warner Music Group, and they had that party that night as well. And it was a great experience. The Warner Music Group, I spoke to one of the, she was like director of marketing for digital content, something like that, whatever. She was up there. She's a big wig at Warner Music. And it was all speaking. And she was telling me, she said she just don't know. She said that their artists, cause I asked her, I said, hey, what about subsidiaries, all the labels underneath you guys, and the artists, are they really into Web3? Are they looking to do albums, you know what I mean? And NFTs and all that stuff like that. She was like, they really just don't get it yet. They really don't understand it yet. So you see this right here. It says Warner Music, Polygon partnered with LG&D to establish LG&D Music. I'm guessing Legend. To select Warner Music Group artists will be able to launch their digital collectives and connect fans with special content and experiences. And I told her, I said, maybe you can have the Warner wallet. You know what I mean? The Warner wallet. So if you guys do see that, the Warner wallet comes out. The Warner wallet, crypto Warner wallet comes out. Just know it came from Jaboy, because that's what I told her, and that's what I think. But it says Warner Music Group and Polygon have announced a multi-year partnership with I'm gonna say Legend to establish a new collaborative digital collectible platform called Legend Music. According to December 6th announcement, select Warner Music Group artists will be able to launch digital collectibles and connect their fans to special content and experiences. This collaborative announcement follows on from the Warner Music Group and OpenSea partnership announced on September 29th, and only further adds to a narrative of big labels receiving preferential treatment not offered to all of the creators. And I told people, I keep telling people, and people don't listen to me. I say over and over and over again. I said, after going to NFT NYC and going to all the parties, and it was some good parties, man, I'm telling you, going to all the parties and listen to a lot of people speak and drinking and talking to a lot of big wigs from all these projects that you guys, love. And I'm sitting there speaking right to them face to face. And I'm asking all the good questions. And they just talking and we just having a good time. I'm telling you guys, those days of your average Joe dropping an NFT and there it go, it's pretty much over. I would say it will be over. And in the next board run with the NFTs, it's going to be corporate. I said it over and over again. I'm going to keep saying it in all my different videos. These big projects is going to partner with big companies and corporations. They're going to drop NFTs. They're going to have all the exclusive stuff. It's going to be, hey, man, Taylor Swift exclusive tickets, NFTs. You're seeing what happened with Ticketmaster with Taylor Swift. Where if it was, pretty much, if you had the Taylor Swift, well, I mean, in theory, it would have been good, but most of these companies, most of these crypto companies not ready yet. When you drop in the NFT, or you could say, hey, if they had an NFT, for example, they would have so much tickets would have been bought. Only so much tickets would have been bought. If you had an NFT, right? And then the rest of the tickets can go on sale at like Ticketmaster or thing like that. But if you had a Taylor Swift NFT, you're going to have, you got automatically airdrop tickets, you know what I mean? Or something like that, a certain row, a certain section, you know what I mean? You just go in and you just go, tell what city you in, and you got automatic airdrop tickets, right? That would have helped, you know what I mean? And that's when you go on dealing with Web3. But when you're dealing with these companies, when you go dealing with NFTs, these companies gonna take over. They're gonna have things like that. They're gonna have things like I said, Super Bowl tickets. You're gonna NFT tickets to get inside special concerts, to get inside different sports. Backstage passes. Exclusive things at Delta. Different airlines. You have an NFT, then you get 10% off. Every ticket, or all these different things. That's going to come out, and these big, and they're going to get first dibs, and these are what people are going to be trying to race to buy. So I'm just letting you know. I'm letting you know. All right. So it says, right here we have Legend Music. Legend Music enables you to play digital collectibles or virtual vinyl on the go from any platform. Some of the world's biggest companies are building on Polygon. I'm telling you, Polygon, like I said, everybody know my top five coins is Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, Cardano, and Litecoin. That's my top 5 coins. But my honorable mention is Polygon. I love Matic. I love everything they're doing. It's definitely to me, it's a good coin to keep accumulating over time. A lot of things happening with them. They got a lot of partnerships. A lot of good things are happening with Polygon, and it seems what they're doing. So it says, with our partnership with Warner Music, artists will launch their digital collectibles and connect fans with special content and experiences. I'm telling you, it'll be special songs you're going to get by owning the NFTs. That's who's going to control the NFTs, guys. I'm telling you right now. So it says, the collaborative Legend Music platform will offer a seamless, easy-to-use on-ramp where users can easily buy, own, and collect music from all their favorite artists. Legend Music is set to launch in January 2023 and will collaborate with leading dance label Spinning Records. Spinning. Yeah, so that's another story right here, guys. I think it'll be great here for crypto, especially going to the NFT space, and also you be able to sell it. Just imagine you had those exclusive tickets, and you say, "Hey, look, I let you borrow my NFT, I let you rent my NFT. For a certain amount of time to get different things. Somebody, hey, a big, Jay-Z fan, Beyonce fan, or whoever, Taylor Swift, or whoever, Justin Bieber, whatever. And you say, hey, man, you're a big fan. There you go. You hold my NFT, and then you send it back, and then you get exclusive stuff. You know what I mean? So I think people really, that's somebody you trust though, and I think it'll be something good. You know what I mean? Or you can say, hey, hold up, if somebody you don't know, hey, you can send me X amount of Bitcoin or X amount of Ethereum as collateral, and then I'll send you the NFT. But I would say really for the people that you really know. So, but man, this is another good news that came out. I didn't see a lot of people talk about it yesterday, and I think it's a shame people didn't talk about it yesterday. But I think it's a really good thing that came out yesterday, and this is what Bitcoin is really all about. And we will talk about this as well. We'll run through this real quick though. It says that Bitcoin app Strike. So Strike, if you guys don't know, right now you have Bitcoin Africa. So right now, currently in Ghana, in Accra, Ghana, I believe, in Accra, and Jack Dorsey's out there, different people out there right now. And right now you see Strike, the big Bitcoin conference, Bitcoin Africa. Said Bitcoin app Strike launches instant cheap remittances to Africa. People in Nigeria, Kenya, and Ghana can now receive instant low-cost remittances payments in local currency through Bitcoin Lightning Network. And I told people after I came back from the Bitcoin conference, Bitcoin 2022 early this year, it was a big push on the Lightning Network. The Lightning Network guys, I'm telling you, they're getting big push on the Lightning Network. So guys, just make sure you're ready. Make sure you guys have your Lightning Network wallets. And then you'll be able to, you'll be able to go from there. So it says, Bitcoin payments app Strike said in a statement Tuesday that it has launched Send Globally, a new feature that lets U.S. users instantly and cheaply send money to Africa. With exorbitant fees to transfer funds in and out of Africa, it says, and incumbent providers halting services. Payment companies are struggling to operate in Africa, and people cannot send money home to their family members, said Jack Mallers, Strike founder and CEO, in a statement. Strike offers an opportunity for people to transfer their U.S. dollars easily and instantly across borders. Said the remittances services is initially enabling people in Nigeria, Kenya, and Ghana to receive money from the U.S. and instantly convert it to their local currency. The feature is made possible thanks to partnership between Strike and local Bitcoin app BitNob. So it says the current financial system isn't set up in a way that ensures equal access for people and institutions from Africa, said Bernard Parra, founder and CEO of BitNob, in a statement. What we have built reduces the pressure on our financial institutions in sourcing U.S. liquidity. People can now easily exchange value from U.S. to people in Africa in the cheapest way possible. So it's a good thing right here, guys, because we know how it is. When you're trying to send money overseas, Western Union, everything like that, it costs an arm and a leg, a grip. You know what I mean? To send that money over. And now you're able to actually send that over and on a Lightning Network, which costs pennies. The fees is just pennies. And they're able to actually, a lot of people, oh, man, you send Bitcoin. What are you going to do? How you going to cash out? Well, there you go. Boom, bang, bang, boom. Right? And what you hear a lot of people, and this is where a lot of people don't travel. A lot of people don't go nowhere. A lot of people don't know anything. They just live in this bubble of the United States of America, right? You look at it and say, man, something wrong with you, They just, they think Bitcoin is just something you can go, consider a commodity. A commodity you can just trade up and down, everything like that. And you can tell they didn't read the white paper. You can tell, it's time for my rant right now. Here we go. So, you can tell people that didn't read the white paper, people that just got into crypto, got into Bitcoin, and they didn't read the white paper of Bitcoin. They come in, they break all the rules, right? But let me go real quick. So you can tell the people that come in, break all the rules, and they don't understand. Look, Bitcoin was made to be a digital cash payment for peer-to-peer. So if it's an alternative to the current financial system. It's not here to replace the financial system. It's an alternative to the financial system, right? So if, in other words, shit hit the fan with our current financial system, we have on an alternative where we can say, hey, I have a smartphone. Hey, I like those apples. I want to buy those apples from you. Hey, the dollar we got don't work, or wherever, whoever though, in any country. You have a country like Zimbabwe, you have a country like Venezuela. That just pretty much the money is pretty much worthless, right? Hey, I want to be able to purchase this from you, and I'll pay you in Bitcoin, right? You send it, they pull their phone out, I pull my phone out, make a payment. They got the Bitcoin, I got the apples, and there you go, right? So, or hey, I got friends and family members back home. If somebody live in another, they from another country, they live in the U.S. or they live in wherever, and they say I want to send money back home to help my parents, my family members, or whatever. I can send it by literally boop to them. Nobody knows that I sent that money to them, but that other person receiving that payment, right, or receiving that currency, that Bitcoin. That's what Bitcoin is all about. Peer to peer, no intermediaries. It's trustless. You don't need to trust any system to take my money. I don't need to trust Western Union to take my money that I gave them after I walked away and so get that to my, family member in another country. You know what I mean? Or in another state or wherever. You know what I mean? And we all set and ready to go. The problem with people living in first world countries, they don't understand when you're dealing with other nations or third world nations where the institutions, the infrastructure is not set up. The institutions is not really you can't really trust the institutions. The politicians is all messed up. They in the pockets of other nations, Western nations, shall I say. And you're dealing with this, and people don't, people just feel like, they can't trust their government, and everything is just a mess. They had this alternative, which is Bitcoin. They're able to use it. And it's a whole lot more of those people than since I living in the world than the United States. The United States, I think, is 5% of the world population. So, you know what I mean? This was going on to where we have a trusted system where people can actually use in times where their governments or their infrastructure is not there. Now, so people are able to actually take advantage of this. Now, what's going to happen is, I'm telling you right now, we had the complacency of the U.S., right? That's why, another thing why the U.S. is not trying to push legislation and all crazy is because if the U.S. try to do that, they're going to mess up, the advancement and being the leader in this. Because what's going to happen, if you push it to where you have too strong regulations on a technology, and they don't understand it, what's going to happen is it's going to be nobody going to want to do anything here in the U.S. and it's going to pretty much it's going to be underground and stuff like that. And most companies and big projects are going to move offshore. They're going to move outside the country, and they're going to build there. And then that economy is going to benefit from this great innovation. Just imagine like an Apple or Amazon get built up in another country. And they're going to benefit from that. And that person was from the U.S., let's just say, right? But you have a lot of people, a lot of different coders and everything inside on the continent of Africa. I've been to Africa a few times in different countries. And I have a lot of friends over there as well, the motherland. I'm telling you, it's the youngest continent. It's over 1 billion, I think like 1.2, 1.3 billion people on that continent. And don't get it messed up. They're smart. A lot of smart people, and they love technology. And everybody walking around with iPhones and everything too. Don't get it messed up. They not walking around with flip phones. They got iPhones over there. I'm telling you right now. They walk around with iPhones just like you and me. And they young. And they hungry. And they building. They're building. So I'm letting you know right now. Same thing with India. India. You know what I mean? Billions of people in that country. They're writing code. They're doing everything as well. And I'm telling you right now, they're going to leapfrog over us because they went with us. We went from, typewriters and everything to the desktop, to the laptop, to flip phones, to smartphones, right? They went from nothing to smartphones. So that's all they know. And they're on it. They're doing their thing, doing transactions. And they are constantly building over there. I'm telling you right now. And they will leapfrog us quick. Because while we're sitting complacent, we do got a Zelle. And we do have some people send money through Walmart and this and that, whatever. And yeah, I can send money, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, cool. They're building. And they're building technologies that's going to pass us if regulation is too strong or too complacent. And they over there building. So kudos to Jack Mallers. I actually met Jack Mallers in passing. It's funny. He was going down the escalator. I was actually coming up. He had his bodyguards, everything with him. He had his camera guys, stuff like that with him. You know, he said what's up, head nod to each other. At the conference as well. I'm telling people, go to these Bitcoin conferences, man. You're gonna meet a lot of these people straight up walking around, just chilling, and you know, you're gonna learn a lot of things. You're gonna talk to a lot of people. You're gonna learn a lot of things. So go to these conferences, guys. It'll help out a lot. I'll see you guys at Bitcoin 2023. I will be there. I bought my ticket early, so make sure you guys. I see you guys there. Let's get the Q&A. But yeah, man, this a lot of people don't. Oh yeah, time for my rant. I'm seeing a lot of these YouTubers, these different YouTubers that go around here that are sitting there talking. Oh yeah, this and that. They got millions of followers, hundreds of thousands of followers, subscribers, and everything like that. They still got money on exchanges. They lost a whole lot of money, if not all their money, with FTX, with Celsius. They still got their money on exchanges. Some of them don't got hardware wallets. This shows you these guys don't know what the hell they're doing. They're newbies. They don't know what they're talking about. So guys, I'm telling you right now, if you're following people that don't know what the hell they're talking about, stop it. You're going to lose money. If they're constantly losing money, they don't know what they're doing. So why are you with them? Why are you listening to them? It's like sitting here and being trained, and you trying to learn how to drive, and a person is teaching you how to drive, constantly getting in accidents, constantly running over the cones, doing this, doing that, can't adjust the mirror. What you think gonna happen when you get in the goddamn car, and then you get in the car and you get in accidents and doing that? You need to get away from that person. You keep constantly getting burned. But hey, you might love the editing. But that's the rant I had to go on real quick because I'm still seeing these people, 400,000 or 500,000 subs, 1 million subs. They still got their stuff on exchanges. They're losing money over and over and over and over again. I mean, this is straight crazy, yo. How these dudes are just losing money. And people still listen to them. Oh, yeah. Well, you know, you're right. I mean, you talking about Graham Stephan, Andre Geek. This dude losing money everywhere. This dude said he lost money all 3 cycles he was in Bitcoin. He said he lost all his money. And people sit there, oh yeah, it's fine. Pat it on the back. You know, you're really intelligent. How? How are you intelligent? You lose money and where money is just being thrown everywhere, and you're losing money, and you keep your stuff on exchanges. I mean, I just don't get it. I don't get it. Real estate losing money in real estate. I mean, I don't get it. How you losing money in the real estate boom? How? I mean, it don't make any sense. Real estate going crazy, and you lose money in real estate last year, early this year. How can you do that? How? You got to be an idiot to lose money in real estate, especially last year. It's not making any sense to me. And you still have people fight. I mean, the blind leading the damn blind. I'm telling you, man, this is something I just don't get it. I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it. And you still look at the comments. Oh, well, you know, now you know. How can you scam people for so many different projects and then turn around, shield different projects, get paid? And I have sent out, I did a screenshot, a different email. I get emails every single day. I'm not even big at these people. They offer me thousands of dollars to shield their shit. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. I make money trading and buying the right project. That's what I do. But how can you sit there and shield so many different projects and then turn around and be like, yeah, that was last year. We're moving forward. Hell no. Ain't no hell no. You don't punch somebody in the damn face and then run away and then they got black eye and everything like that, and busted lip and all that stuff. And he said, somebody said, yo, man, you punched my brother in the face. Yo. Oh, no, that was last year. No, we're moving forward from that. Nah, you come right here, mom. I'm going to punch you in your goddamn face. It's that simple. I mean, I don't get it, man. I don't get it, yo. I don't get it, yo. But this just shows you. It shows you the incompetence and the naiveness of people in this space. And I mean, it's beyond belief. You can't even you couldn't make this up. If you had wrote this story you wrote this in a book, or you wrote this as a movie, and you say, yo, look, these guys, they got millions of people, and they constantly making all the mistakes. They breaking all the rules. The number one rule in crypto: don't not your keys, not your crypto. Number 2 rule: don't invest more than you can afford to lose. How are people losing money on exchanges and then crying, saying it's their life savings? You broke the number 1 rule and the number 2 rule. You cannot go in the middle of a basketball game and then they crying about it. You can't go in the middle of a basketball game holding the ball and just walking around and then wonder why, and then scoring for the other team and then wonder why you lost the game. You're not playing by the rules. The number 1 rule in basketball: you got to dribble the damn ball. So it's beyond belief, yo. It's beyond belief. And if somebody brand new doing it, that's one thing. But somebody that's sitting here in front of so many different people, and telling all these different people and say, yo, I'm an expert. This is what I do. And you're losing money by holding stuff on exchanges. Big money. Now it's small. Let's just say if it's small, it's fine. You need to go and you try to exchange. Say that exchange went under because you were trying to trade that day and went under. That's different. But you're not losing your bag. And then turn around and say, I lost millions of dollars on the exchange. When the number 1 rule is self-custody. Number 1 rule is peer-to-peer. Not your keys, not your crypto. How can you sit there and turn around and be the biggest, baddest guys and you breaking a rule? LeBron James could never be the best guy in the NBA if he don't know how to dribble ball. Damn, man, I'm telling you, this is crazy, yo. So this is why, guys, I'm telling you, and this is after Luna. This is this year. How can you lose money for the big? And this is not to the brand new people. This is not the brand new people. Guys, you're gonna fall for it. You're gonna leave money on exchange. If you're brand new, you know what I mean? Thing is gonna happen. You're gonna leave money on exchange. You didn't know. It's not the brand new people. This is for the people that's getting $50,000, $100,000 a month in sponsorship and shilling projects and doing all this different stuff, and supposed to be a person that people actually coming in new, following their advice. This is for them. And when I see them at these conferences, I'm gonna call them the fuck out. Cause it's just crazy, man. It's craziness to me. And they still got coins on exchanges. Now, to this day, right now. This is ridiculous. All right, so I'm gonna get to the witch caller. Yeah, big connect. You know, a lot of people fell for that. You know what I mean? But hey, you know, if people that was new, I understand, it's cool. But I would like you had Trayvon James and Grant. What's his name? Grant. I think his name was Grant, something like that. They witch call after that, their reputation went through the shitter. And I understand why people like BitBoy, people like Lark, people like Graham Stephan, Andre, Zeke, Meet Kevin. I understand why their reputation not to the shitter. They did way worse than Trayvon James and the other dude, Grant. I think his name was Grant, something like that. They did way worse. And I don't understand why they ain't through the shitter. I don't understand why. I think I do understand why though. I mean, this is crazy, man. And they still doing it. Still making the mistakes. Still. You listen to them, there's something wrong with you after this. How can you lose money in Luna, Celsius, all of them, and then turn around and then lose money in in FTX and everything, and BlockFi? I mean, I don't get it. If Celsius is like BlockFi, why are you still got your money in BlockFi after Celsius did what they did? It's the same business. It was the same thing. It's like Coca-Cola going out of business and you still trying to invest with you saying, hey, you know what? Diet Coke. What the hell, man? Like the soda business going out of business. Coke is going under. I'm still going to invest in Pepsi. All right. We'll see how that works. I'm keeping all my money in Pepsi. Okay. We'll see how that works out for you. Where I learned technical analysis. Technical analysis, I did. Funny thing, I was in. I got in 2008 when the crisis, the market crashed. That's when I got into. I started buying stocks and everything like that. I pretty much was on TD Ameritrade, and I would look at different videos, and then I would basically. Then I got into mortgages, and when I got into mortgages, I started doing mortgages. I would start reading different charts, things like that. And, pretty much I would watch different YouTube videos on TradingView, and then I would play with TradingView. Then my man, I got credit where I got really, really, really sharp though. My man Nick, my man Maurice, they got me really tight in charts. My man Nick, and you got to join. We got a trading group, and or a mastermind. I would say it's a mastermind with different people they're very intelligent in different things. Everybody got their own niche. And then you can pretty much learn, different things in different niches. So my man Nick and my man Maurice, I gotta credit them really for being getting me really, really sharp in technical analysis. Once you get that down packed, it's real easy to to trade and you're disciplined. But with trading, you can have technical analysis, but the motions is the hardest part because, for example, 1275 for Ethereum last night, right? And just adjusting your stop loss up. So, for example, I had my trade I had for Ethereum last night I had it at 1203 my stop loss, and then but I had my I seen the volumes coming in like crazy, and then I had my take profits. It wasn't going to originally be 1275. I pushed up just a little bit. I thought, okay, the volume keep pushing up, but I adjusted my stop loss up to about 1268, something like that. And then it obviously hit because it crashed all the way down. So understand the emotional side and say, okay, cool. You know what? I'm not going to take a loss on this because I don't know where the market could push. We are going to a Wednesday. So I adjusted my stop loss up from the 1203. If I would have kept that 1203, I would actually would have lost a lot of money last night. So, and it's that emotion side of learning to take profits or learning to say, okay, you know what, I'm gonna get out of this trade because it's just looking a certain way. Then, because once we got rejected again, I was like, all right, we got rejected at 1275 again. I thought it was gonna push up, and they start pushing down. Let me adjust the stop loss, and I adjusted it, and I'm glad I did. I'd have lost a lot of money last night if I didn't adjust that stop loss. So this is that. That's something right there with technical analysis. You can keep watching. I teach it briefly on my. I have a beginners course, but if you really want to dig in, you definitely want to be where people are actually teaching on a consistent basis, and we would ask questions, and we do that with our mastermind. But let's see right here. What's up, everybody? Win Moon. Yeah, I think as far as for long term, you're going to. I don't know if you guys follow me on Twitter, but I posted that about mooning. We're gonna have a rally. I think we'll have a rally in 2023. A nice small rally. Bitcoin, I think we'll push up to about 42 to 50,000. When Bitcoin do push that, guys, get to about 42,000. Guys, put your stop loss, like I just said, adjust your stop loss in your coins, and then pretty much start taking your profits then, because I think once we had that small little rally, that's when Fed's gonna start dropping the rates, push down the rates. I think we're going to have that. I think we want to have that rally, and then after it goes up there, I think we'll have a big crash in 2023, a huge crash, and I think we'll come back down to where we at right now. Just that it's gonna be big because we're gonna get up that high again, and it's gonna crash down, and then that's when you're going into 2024. And we're going to have the Bitcoin halving in 2024. And after the halving, you'll start seeing the push back up, and you'll see the moon. The moon is going to be 2025. All right. So that's your answer, for moon. But follow me on Twitter. I said the same thing. So just in case, or you rewind this video, and go from there. But yeah, man, any other questions, man? Before I hop off, I'm, go hit the gym up real quick. Any other questions before I hop off? I like to get you guys going. And but yeah, man, it's definitely fun times, man. It's fun times in this space. Don't let the FUD, don't let the people that just don't have anything to talk about. Cause a lot of these guys, they're gonna keep talking about drama because they don't know how to make money in these markets. So all they're gonna talk about is drama. So those type of people, you try to stay away from because they don't know they really don't know what they're talking about. They don't know how to make people money. Anybody can make money in the bull market. Anybody. These are the times to make money. These are the times to make money in the bear market. And we're making money in the bear market, baby. We making money in the bear market. I think with the Litecoins, I think it'll be it's my top 5. My top 5 coins, again, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, BNB, and Cardano. That's my top 5. And honorable mention is, Matic. But my top 5. But yeah, man, so I'm going to end this right here. So I want to highlight you guys. Guys, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I need those likes for the YouTube algorithm. Keep giving you guys consistent good content, great content, and good information here. But for Bitcoin, guys, I would say we're looking for that 17.5, about 17.5. We want to see that push up. We can get up there, and then we can pull that 17.5 close to. But I say we get past 17.5. 17.8 would be another one. And we get both at 17.8, then you're going hitting back up to over 18,000 by 18.5 after that. So if you're going to be selling at 17.5, you're going to be taking profits, you can get back in. That push up over 18,000, get over 18,000. I think we can get the 18.5 for my traders out there. But it's in times like this, you're going to be accumulating. You're going to be dollar cost averaging. It's not going to be no moon right now. But next week, we'll see if Feds pivot, do the first stage of pivoting, whereas they will actually, instead of going up 75 basis points, they go up 50 basis points. If you do that, you're going to have a Merry Christmas. And I think we're going to have the tax harvesting. If people start buying back in, that was doing the tax harvesting next week as well. So we might have a nice little run up on Christmas, and we call it the Santa Rally. But yeah, man, I want to highlight y'all. Make sure you guys take your stacks and chill. This is your guy, Crypto Chuck, here to Crypto Black. We out of here, baby. Peace.